Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Acupuncture is My Life. Now, in this episode, I want to respond to a particular email I received, and I overlooked it for some time, and I don't know what made me just want to go back and just see what the email was about. And I received an email from a young lady in Portugal who listens to Acupuncture is My Life podcast regularly. And she'd asked, she noticed that I speak of exercise a lot. And she'd asked if I can discuss certain habits that people have that is making exercise just as bad as it is good. And I decided to call her, and we had an interesting conversation. We had a very interesting conversation, because I wanted her to expand. And there were like 2 or 3 things she brought up that people who exercise regularly are not focusing on, and it's actually destroying their bodies, especially like individuals 30 and older. So I added to some of her points, and that conversation got really interesting. Because you see, I always say maintaining a healthy and active lifestyle is very important for optimal health. Super important for optimal health. But you see, as we exercise, I do notice myself that some people do get caught up in bad habits that tend to do more harm than good, especially as we age. And, I do stick with the fact that you should be active. You should try and exercise every day. Try to get 30 minutes in. And so many of you feel it when I say 30 minutes. That means like lifting 300 pounds. No. There's so many ways in which you can exercise. You can stationary bike, outdoor cycling, treadmill, walks, outdoors, jog outdoors, lift weights if you want, calisthenics, you can skip rope, yoga. There's many things that you can do. All right? But in doing this, we do need to be conscious of ways in which we're hurting ourselves. And one of the main ways is pushing our body to beyond the limit, overworking it on a regular basis. That is not good. I mean, you're exhausting your chi, which in turn affects your blood. Because acupuncturist understands that, we understand that chi is what moves blood. And when you become chi deficient, your blood now begins to stagnate. And I'm sure you can use your imagination to see what that can lead to. Okay? But one of the things you don't want to do is you don't want to exhaust your chi regularly. Because pushing your body too hard and then also not getting an adequate amount of rest in between sessions tends to cause, like I said, chi deficiency, potential blood stagnation or blood stasis, which will present itself in the form of injuries, fatigue, decreased motivation, digestive issues, burnout, and much more. And I know some young people say, oh, I love overdoing it, going beyond the limits, be careful. I will say over 30, but I'll also say regardless of your age, if that makes any sense. Then along with exercise, like going above and beyond, are you performing too much in the way of excessive high impact workouts? Because now you're negatively impacting the liver meridian. Liver meridian and liver's in charge of the sinews, basically your joints, so forth. And high impact workouts, although you may not be able to connect the dots right now, you will the more you listen to these podcasts or watch Acupuncture's My Life on YouTube. You'll see how different things that you do every day in life, how it impacts certain internal organs, as well as the meridians in which they represent. But high impact workouts are tough on your joints, especially when you do too much of them. You want to mix it up with low impact activities like yoga or cycling or swimming. Because these high impact activities, such as, let's say, running and plyometrics, tend to tax your joints over time. And seeing acupuncturist understands this from a 5-element perspective, whereas now you're forcing the liver, which is being taxed, to overact on the spleen as a result of causing inflammation. But again, you get into the Acupuncture's My Life YouTube channel, you'll get a better understanding of what I'm saying. But you want to get adequate rest between these types of workouts. Switch up your workouts. Don't overdo it just because you love high impact workouts. Another is doing the same thing all the time. Because when you're doing the same types of exercises day in and day out, it can lead to muscle imbalances. So you want to vary your workouts. You want to try new activities, new routines, new exercises. You want to change up your routine, your workout, like every few weeks. It's better, for your overall, for your muscles. Because doing the same routines can lead to overuse and injuries. All right, so you want to switch up every now and then. I love the fact that people do exercise. You should. And if you're not, you should start, because health is wealth. The wealth isn't in your bank account or your retirement account, cryptocurrency account. The wealth is not in your wallet, your pocket, or your purse. And the wealth is definitely not under your mattress, nor is it in the shoebox in the closet. The wealth is in you. And along with that, stop ignoring nutrition. One thing I hate so much, I don't like to use the word hate, I dislike so much, is when individuals feel I got a good workout so I can eat whatever I want for the rest of the day. Or beforehand, I can eat whatever I want because I'm going to go to the gym and work it off. No, you are what you eat. It's like having it's like having a Ferrari, right? But you go to the corner and put dollar store gas in. What type of output you think you're going to get out of that car? Putting cheap gas in it, cheap fuel in it. It's the same with the human body. You can't outwork a bad diet. Because a bad diet in the long run has negative repercussions over time. You're increasing your risk of metabolic disorders, all types of things. You want to eat a balanced diet. You want to include fruits and vegetables and lean proteins and healthy fats. These things are critical. These things are super important. Sit with your acupuncturist or an acupuncturist. Undergo an Eastern nutrition consultation session. It'll change your life. It really will. And you want to know something that I agree with the young lady from Portugal, is that she notices, just as I do, that individuals are not either warming up before exercise or cooling down after exercise. And skipping these warm-ups and cool-downs can increase a person's risk of injury, as well as it tends to prolong recovery time. Your chi is exhausted or is stagnant. Blood is stagnant. Blood is static. Now, then will you begin to face blood deficiency in particular organs? Example, liver blood deficiency. Now you're creating more patterns from a Chinese medicine perspective. You see, warming up and cooling down gradually raises and lowers your heart rate, which is definitely a positive for your cardiovascular system. Because when you warm up, it gets your blood going, gets your muscles ready to go to the next level. Take some time to think about that. And then what many are doing, especially young people, they'll go in the gym and, swell up in their mind. Sometimes, I'm working out and you see these guys in front of the mirror and it's like, you might want to rethink that. But these young people who go in the gym, swell up for the party that night or the club that weekend. They look buff. So I'm going to get all the women. And the same for females. I'm going to get all the guys. And guess what they're not prioritizing? They're not prioritizing sleep. Sleep is crucial. Sleep is crucial. Because life is about balance. And you know what? We have a new YouTube video coming out this Sunday, talking about life is balance and living in accordance to yin and yang. You got to check that out. Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because Acupuncture is My Life put together a new schedule and launching new YouTube videos. I know it's been a while. We've been extremely busy here at Acupuncture is My Life in New York City. So we hadn't had time. But we're back. So starting this Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can go back to enjoying Acupuncture is My Life YouTube videos. But back to the subject at hand, prioritizing sleep. Sleep is always important for your overall health. And you want to build good sleep habits so you can recover properly from intense workouts. Okay? You want to focus on sleep. Because without adequate sleep, you tend to be chi deficient again. Eventually blood deficient. Now your day, you can't perform at your best in your next workout or when you go to work the next day, whatever. Because that comes into play. But you know what? If you're lifting something heavy right now, whether you're at the gym, lifting weights, moving furniture around in your home, or you're at work and you have to carry heavy things, rest it down just for 1 second. And if you're operating a vehicle, if it has wheels, pull it over to the side of the road. If it has wings or a propeller or jet engine, land it at your nearest airport. And if you're crossing the street, I need you to hurry up and safely get across the street. Because I need you to close your eyes right now. And I need you to say to yourself, acupuncture is my life. And now open them. Boom. You are now brand new. And brand new you are. And I'm going to leave you with this. Another thing individuals are not doing, I'm noticing, not everyone, but a lot, is they're not stretching. Especially if you're older than 30. You have to find time to stretch. One, stretching helps improve flexibility and mobility. And it's so, this routine is so overlooked. You'll be shocked. Just take a few minutes after your workout and stretch your major muscle groups. This helps reduce muscle soreness, breaks up stagnation, chi stagnation in the area. It also can prevent injuries. So find like 5 to 10 minutes to include stretching in your exercise routine. It's only for your benefit. And along with doing these things, make acupuncture a part of your life, okay? Because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?